Hi, my name is Joe Goldberg. I am the instructor for Introduction to Mass Communication. I greatly appreciate the fact you're taking this class. I thought I'd do some videos to keep it a little bit more creative, interactive than just the reading and writing intensive 8 weeks we have ahead of us. So let me start off with my biography. I've been teaching at COD for about 4 years. I teach mass communication. I teach social media as news. I teach a writing class. I also teach at Wabanzi. I teach a writing class at the University of Iowa. I teach 2 political science classes. My career, I worked for the Central Intelligence Agency for 8 years. I left the agency, went to work for Motorola for 16 years in intelligence. For 10 years after that, I did political campaign management for international political campaigns. And now I'm an instructor and I write. So I greatly enjoy this, and I hope that you enjoy the class too. Some structure on the class. Everything is in the syllabus. Please read the syllabus. Please check out the Blackboard page all the time. Everything I do is through Blackboard. I'll write announcements, and those will be emailed to you directly. The class has some grading criteria. There are the quizzes, which will be about 30 questions in an hour. Open book, should not be difficult, even depending upon how much content there is in the week. 1 chapter, 3 chapters, it'll stay around 30 questions. There is a Blackboard, very important discussion questions. It takes the place of our in-class discussions. I want you to post an original comment on the materials, referencing the materials, then write 2 comments in response to your classmates. That's how we get some interaction going. And since you depend upon your classmates, I want to make sure that you post those things as soon as you can. Get them up by around Thursday. You're all in this together. If everybody waits till Sunday to post, no one's going to have a chance to respond, and you're all going to sort of suffer. I'll pay attention to who posts early. So please get the readings done, get the Blackboard done. It's really not that difficult, but it's really important to keep the class discussion for you to learn the materials that were going on here. I'll send some other materials during the week, maybe some videos, maybe some links to keep it fresh, just work as discussion points, and I'll let you know about that. There are also 2 writing assignments that help that creativity out. One is, I'll probably do it next week, how you interact with communications and media. You'll track your own usage and give me a write-up on that. And the second half of the class, I want you to pick an issue and see how it is covered by the mass media. And in both those instances, you'll have a chance to be creative and respond to me and cover the issue and get a broader idea of how communications actually works. In this first week, there's some reading to do, but I want you to know, pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, as I say in the Blackboard and that we're all storytellers. And mass communications is about telling stories, and period. So whatever it is, whether it's fashion or sports or politics, whatever it might be, someone's telling you a story. It's how you respond back, and how you communicate to other people. The other thing is, the reason that I'm going to talk about the history of communications is everything starts somewhere. And you're in the digital era. You only see social media and the internet. Maybe you don't read a newspaper, buy magazines, or read books. You're listening to podcasts, maybe do an audiobook. I want you to know that all this stuff is connected. What you're doing now started hundreds and hundreds of years ago when people were creating communications processes, telling those stories, and you're now in the area of digital. But I want you to have an appreciation for the fact that all these things have been connected. You have to understand that, and I'm a historian too. I want to make sure you get that. So the assignments for this week. There are a couple assignments, obviously the Blackboard. There are 2 questions inside the Blackboard. One is the introduction, tell me who's in the class. And the second one is the content question based upon the readings. Also, I have a Survey Monkey up. I want to be able to understand how you interact with mass communications and maybe make you aware of how you do. So I answer those questions. When I get all the data back, please do it this week. When you answer those questions, I'll compile the data and I'll get it back to you, show you who you are, see if you're alike, when your dislikes, and what your variances are. I have some data from other classes, and I can compare perhaps if it's comparable, and give you an idea of how you fit into some of your peers. I want to make sure that you keep in contact with me. I'm always on email. I'm always have my phone with me all the time. So if you have to call me, text me, whatever it might be, don't hesitate to communicate with me. It's a communications class. It's summer. Life happens. Things happen. I go see my grandkids, whatever it might be. Things happen to you. If something happens that may impact your ability to complete an assignment or complete an assignment to what you believe is your best ability, communicate with me. We'll work it out. It's not a problem. I'm more interested in you learning than worrying about grades and points and things like that. I have to do that, but I want you to learn. And we have 8 weeks to learn a lot. So thank you very much for taking this class. I appreciate it. I look forward to the weeks ahead.